People come to Nomad Capitalist because they want to create and then execute a multi-jurisdictional holistic plan where everything works together.
They have a vision about their future. They want to change their lives in terms of finances, lifestyle, more freedom, and that's why we're here to help.
What makes Nomad Capitalist different from other companies is that we don't take solutions off the shelf. We analyze your situation, we analyze your goals, your needs.
You need someone who, at one level, one-stop shop, has the attorneys, has the accountants, has the experts that you need to set up your finance, freedom, and lifestyle all under one roof and make sure it's all done properly.
They actually don't like that experience of reaching out to, 20 different people in order to find some valuable information regarding different jurisdictions, different tax systems.
If you pay more, you don't have to deal with different vendors in different countries and coordinate between them on your own. You have someone who will do it for you, and the process will be more streamlined.
We do the research and development on this stuff. We figure this stuff out for ourselves, and then we offer it to folks. No doubt things constantly change in this industry, and because you have us on your side, you know that even if one country stops doing something, we have another country that's ready to be substituted because we're not just in the business of selling you one country. We work with dozens of jurisdictions around the world, whether it's offshore companies, whether it's banks, whether it's residents, passports, investments. We find the best of the best. We test vendors, and we can plug you into the network. You can get started. You'll save months of time, and you'll probably save a lot of money.
This concept of Nomad Capitalist is very interesting, and is something that everybody needs to know about. Everybody needs a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, including a second passport, investments in other countries, because the world as we have known it is going to change a lot in the next few years. So I commend Nomad Capitalist, I commend what you all are doing, and I certainly commend all of you who have the foresight and the good sense to try to figure it out and learn.
You can't control the entire system, you can't control everybody else, you can't control the entire nation, let alone the world. But what you can do is you can make good decisions for yourself, for your family, for your future.
When you think about passports in cities, why would you bet your whole life on one place? Governments don't care about you. I don't care. There is not one country in the world where governments care about you. So you never want to bet too much on one place where you're going to find this magical utopian government.
And so when someone just sets up one offshore company, they far too often make simple tax mistakes that the advisor who sold them that company wasn't aware of, either because they deceived them or because they just didn't know any better. Most service providers don't know about multi-jurisdictional offshore planning. They know what they sell, but they don't know how it applies to your situation, your business, your life.
It combines all your concerns and desires and provides you with a product that is actually life-changing.
So as part of my plan, one of the first steps was to go to Puerto Rico. So we've done Act 60 with Nomad Capitalist's help. Moving to Puerto Rico, I got some great advice on that. Super happy with that. That's the whole situation. One of the big unexpected benefits I didn't even anticipate, but it was just ending up in a community in Puerto Rico with a bunch of like-minded people. So you hang out with a bunch of people who been around the world, have the same kind of mindset, thinking the same kinds of things, finding out what's working and what's not working for them. Turned out to be some great investment opportunities and things that have come from that. So just being in a location like that has been huge. Just a big fan in general. So they've really helped me develop my plan and really getting it implemented, and it's been a great success for me.
You need to have a community. What we've built here at Nomad Capitalist is a community of clients. We get together for dinner. We have monthly webinars. We're exchanging ideas. We're feeling like we're surrounded by folks who speak our same language. And some of the best fun that I have is going and hanging out with folks who we've worked with for years, who keep working with us because they just want to come and hang out and they love the community. And it's a real honor, it's a real pleasure to see them progress in their Nomad Capitalist plans.
For those of you doing Andrew's plan or doing your own plan or however you're doing it, you need to think through it like a chess master. When you're playing chess, you're looking at the moves from many angles. And so don't play checkers when you decide where to live. Play chess. So I would add to your, go where you're treated best, but also go where people are jolly.
Nomad Capitalist offers something no other company does, which is 12 or more months of our service. And not only that, during those 12 months, we provide advice on immigration, company structure, banking, investment, or taxes, but we provide something unique, which is our concierge service.
We're here to listen to the client's wishes and advise what is in their best interest and best needs. What sets us apart is that we're boutique service providers.
To somebody who is afraid of going offshore, my advice would be take that first step forward. It is the most difficult one, but it is the most important one as well.
I think that's what it's like with second citizenships and internationalizing yourself. It seems scary at first, but the moment you take the jump, wow, what a fun, great experience and a fantastic journey and fantastic memories in the past with more to be had in the future. So take the jump.
First thing that I would do, I would tell you to ask yourself, what do I want and what are my priorities? That part, again, we cannot do for you. But what we can do is to point out all the advantages of going offshore. And if any of these advantages fit your wish and desire, you're in the right place.
We are not approaching this as, let's sell you a passport. We're saying, what's the actual solution? And sometimes that means, hey, you don't need that passport, save your money. You want someone in your corner who's been where you are. I wish there was Nomad Capitalist when I started this, but I decided to start it myself because I realized people need that support on those early steps. Because if you don't have the support, you're probably going to go back to where you were, or you're certainly going to do this a lot more slowly, and you're going to waste a lot of time, and you're going to waste a lot of money in the process. The Nomad Capitalist lifestyle isn't for everyone, but anyone who's starting it is going to have some reservations because you don't know the right steps to take. I'm still learning after all these years, and yet if I look back at all the years that I put in, more than a decade getting my offshore plan to be perfect, we could do that for someone now in a year or two because we know what to do.